Niggas be eating through the zippy, dog. Niggas be eating through the zippy, dog. Ozempic, lipo, all that shit. Niggas be eating through that shit. You feel me? That's the reality of it. As a nigga who I recently probably got in shape within the last 2 years. A lot of me getting out of shape was depression and alcohol, but at one point in my highest, I ain't really take no pictures. Nobody even knew, but I ain't even leave the house for real. But I probably got up to like 195, bro. Just ordering DoorDash every day, going crazy on the alcohol. And now I'm probably like 130 right now, or something like that. I think my jean size probably got like 36. And now I'm probably like 28, kind of fitting, like kind of loose on me and shit like that. So, you know, I pretty much did that through like low carb, going on walks, and then after a while just learning, you know, portion control and shit like that. But I will say this though, when it comes to that weight loss, people getting in shape and all that kind of stuff like that, people be eating through the Ozempic, dog. People be eating through the Ozempic, through the lipo. You can see it when it comes to these Instagram baddies and shit like that. You feel me? They get lipo, they got the big titties, fat ass, and like 2 years later, their arms start getting bigger, then they go get it again. And even with Drake, you know, we see Drake, it pops out every other summer. Oh, Drake got abs now. He'll go get the lipo, the abs, shit like that, eat that shit back and go get it again, bro. Like, that's what these, like, Drake's the only nigga who will have abs with a fat face and big ass arms. Like, and only people who exercise and who diet and shit like that will actually understand this shit. But that's what happens with Drake. Even when Queen's Flip first came on, Queen's Flip was like, oh yeah, wait till what I do. And I heard him on the episode explain that he got some kind of, he might have got the sleeve or some kind of start taking Ozempic or something on the low. Because he mentioned it when he first came on, and then probably like a year and a half later, he mentioned it again slightly, and he was like, it didn't work. So I think Queen's Flip might have tried something. Even on the Reddit, people were like, yo, Ish might have tried it last year and shit like that. A lot of people didn't try Ozempic, bro, and it's not working. You feel me? Because for one, the shots make people nauseous, and for two, like I said, the only issue with it is that people will eat through that shit. I don't know the percentage, but a large percentage of people will gain the weight back after they lose it. That's because the habits they're building isn't sustainable, and a nigga putting a needle in their ass every day, it's not sustainable. You feel me? But anyway, Joe Budden kind of comes out and lets everybody know that he's using Ozempic, he's going to try it or whatever like that, and everybody's going crazy on Reddit. Danny from the Stop comes out and says, Joe using Ozempic is wild. Man spent the last 5 years calling people fat and shaming everyone for him to do exactly what Melissa Ford did. That shit whack. One of the comments says, they crucified Mel for taking GLP, and she tried to explain it wasn't Ozempic. They didn't want to hear that. Flipping Joe cooked her to a crisp. Now they're the ones who really needed it. Mel, for whatever reason, she was under like a microscope, so everything she did was kind of highlighted. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was kind of like highlighted, bro. It was kind of crucified, every exact thing that she did. So I do kind of understand that, but the reality is people are hypocrites, bro. People will I think I might have seen something on Twitter. I might have heard a quote where it's like, yo, first they laugh at you, then they mimic what you do. And that's true. They see you doing something and they kind of copy it, or they kind of follow the lead. That's why, like, I salute anybody who willing to be like a trailblazer, willing to kind of go in their own path, because people will laugh at you first and then they'll copy you. Anything that sticks out, even let's say Joe does take Ozempic or whatever like that, he gets down to 10% body fat and shit like that, and he's wearing skin tight shirts, he in shape and shit like that. Niggas gonna laugh at him first, but that's gonna change a lot of shit, bro. That's gonna change the environment around him a lot. Cause not only is this nigga a super millionaire now and a super media pundit, but now he's in like great shape at his age, which that's rare as fuck. Like, look at everybody else on that couch that represents the shape of black men after the age of 30 or 40. They all got bare bellies. They all 30, 40, 50 pounds overweight. They think people, another thing is when it comes to fitness, they think they got to lose 10, 20. All them niggas actually have to lose close to 60, 70. That, like, if you think you have to lose 10, 20, you have to lose closer to 40, 50, 60, 70. They got to lose closer to that. You feel me? So that's the reality of it. So imagine Joe coming up there. That's going to change everything. That's going to change the the landscape of all that shit. That's going to cause people to kind of want to follow you. Then, only then will people want to follow you. Once you kind of go out and you be like that lone wolf. Because up there, even Joe standing on it is saying, yo, I'm going to start taking this shit and I'm going to take Ozempic. And even that is him having a heart to come out and say that shit. Because niggas would have did that shit on the low, bro. A lot of them niggas up there probably did like little shit like that on the low. Took a little Ozempic. You feel me? Took some little pill. Oh, these are like Ozempic. Or did some like shit that they will never say up there, bro. You feel me? But yeah, Joe taking Ozempic and all that kind of shit like that, bro. It ain't corny. It is good because I wouldn't take it and I wouldn't tell nobody to take it. But it's a health thing, bro. These niggas are getting of age. And one thing I will say, you have never seen a fat old person, bro. But salute the Mel, bro. You know, one thing about her, they clowned her for everything, bro. But she was always one of them people who wanted her own path and just kind of did her, bro. Because she could have been low on that shit, not been honest. But she kept that shit P. And, you know, I can't. It's difficult, bro, because I feel like people want you to be open and honest, but people will also kind of crucify you for being honest a little bit. You feel me? Which is, you know, Joe's honest up there, but this is a different kind of respect than Mel got when Mel was being honest. You feel me? It's a different kind of respect. But yeah, on the Joe Budden Reddit, they people also commented what they said on there. They said let me see. So, AKA Linsky says, Zippy Mel? No, Joe. They said they spent the entire episode giving Mel shit for taking Ozempic, and now Joe takes it with barely a thing from the rest of the cast. The hypocrisy and all of it is crazy. That's the issue. With barely a thing from the entire cast, bro. Niggas is weird dick riders, bro. Niggas will salute one person for doing it, and then, you know, when another person do it, they kind of clown them. You feel me? Like, even Finesse 2 times said it's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it. And that's really how it be, bro. People will dick ride certain people, salute certain people for doing it. You know, it's the same thing. Like you know, they might see a obese person at the gym and, oh, amazing, she's a person in shape at the gym. Yo, what a skinny bitch always working out. Or they might see a shorty that's 28 with 7 kids working at McDonald's fighting for her kids. Oh, she's an amazing single mom. A nigga that's 28 with 7 kids working at McDonald's. Yo, this bum ass nigga working at McDonald's. That's how this shit go. And Fight Introduction 39 says, it's used at some point last year too. That shit was so obvious. Talking about my man's used it. A lot of people are saying that they really gave her shit for lying about it. And somebody in the comments said they didn't give her shit for lying. They gave her shit for, you know, saying that she took something that was like Ozempic. Niggas are confused, bro. There's not only Ozempic. There's like 4 Ozempics, but it's Ozempic. You feel me? It's like you wearing like a polo. Just because you wearing a polo don't mean that it's Ralph Lauren. You feel me? Digital Thugs, I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe.